Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel where we break down all things Dallas Cowboys with the kind of insight you won't get anywhere else. Today, we've got some big news that's got Cowboys fans buzzing. The team has officially signed veteran offensive lineman Andrew Wylie. Now, if you follow the NFL or even just the Cowboys casually, you know how crucial the offensive line is to this team's success. The line is truly the backbone of the offense, protecting our quarterback Dak Prescott, opening up lanes for the running backs, and setting the tone physically in the trenches. So when the Cowboys bring in a player like Andrew Wylie, who has a solid track record and the kind of experience that can help stabilize and elevate the offensive front, it's definitely something worth diving deep into. Let's talk about who Andrew Wylie is, why this signing matters so much for Dallas, how it fits into their current roster, and what we can realistically expect from this move as we look ahead to the 2025 season. First things first, Andrew Wylie is no rookie or unproven commodity. This guy has been in the league for several years now, accumulating over 80 starts and playing more than 100 games in some of the most competitive environments you can find in the NFL. He's got 2 Super Bowl rings under his belt, winning championships with the Kansas City Chiefs and the Washington Commanders, which means he's experienced the kind of high-pressure situations that separate good players from great ones. This is exactly the kind of veteran presence the Cowboys need on their offensive line, especially after a few seasons where injuries and inconsistency plagued their front five. The addition of Wylie is about more than just adding depth. It's about bringing in a guy who can step in and contribute immediately, whether as a starter or a reliable swing lineman who can fill in multiple spots. His versatility is a major plus because he's comfortable playing both tackle and guard positions. That kind of flexibility is gold for an NFL team trying to navigate injuries and find the best possible combinations during the season. When it comes to the contract details, this is a smart move from Dallas from a financial standpoint as well. Wylie's deal is manageable in terms of the salary cap, which means the Cowboys didn't have to break the bank to get a player with his experience. From what we know, he had a contract with the Commanders that was restructured recently to lower his salary cap hit, which allowed Dallas to pick him up without adding too much strain on their payroll. The cap hit for 2025 is reasonable, and that makes this signing a low-risk, high-reward situation. It's exactly the kind of savvy front office move that Cowboys fans love to see, where they strengthen the roster without sacrificing financial flexibility for future signings or extensions. A veteran lineman like Wylie, coming in at a fair price, also helps set the tone in the locker room for professionalism and competitiveness. Players with championship experience often serve as mentors for younger guys, and that kind of leadership is invaluable for a team looking to make a serious playoff push. Looking at his playing style, Wylie's strengths are pretty clear. He's known for his physicality and his ability to anchor against some of the league's best pass rushers. When you watch his tape, you see a lineman who doesn't shy away from contact and who uses his strength and technique to keep defenders from driving him backward. That's exactly what you want protecting a quarterback like Dak Prescott, who needs a clean pocket and time to make decisions. While Wylie may not have elite speed or quickness like some younger tackles, his football IQ and positional awareness more than make up for that. He understands leverage, hand placement, and timing in a way that allows him to hold his own even when facing faster edge rushers. Additionally, his experience in different blocking schemes, including zone blocking and power run concepts, fits well with what the Cowboys' offense runs under their coaching staff. This means he should be able to adapt quickly and contribute right away without needing a huge adjustment period. Another major factor that makes this signing intriguing is how Wylie fits within the current Cowboys' offensive line roster. Dallas has some big names like Tyron Smith, who despite his age is still one of the best left tackles in the league when healthy. They also have Terrence Steele and Ty Nsekhe competing for spots on the right side. The addition of Wylie increases competition in camp and provides valuable insurance in case of injuries. NFL seasons are long and brutal, and depth on the offensive line can often be the difference between a playoff team and one that struggles. By bringing in Wylie, the Cowboys get a player who can slide in at tackle or guard, allowing the coaching staff more flexibility to rotate players and keep everyone fresh. His presence should also push the younger guys to raise their level of play, creating a more competitive environment in training camp and preseason games. For Dak Prescott, this move is particularly important. Last season, Dak faced a lot of pressure behind an offensive line that dealt with injuries and inconsistency. Having a solid veteran like Wylie in the mix means Dak should get more time in the pocket and fewer plays where he's forced to scramble or get sacked. That alone can lead to a better overall offensive performance and potentially more wins for the Cowboys. The offensive line's ability to control the line of scrimmage also opens up the running game. With better blocking up front, the running backs get more lanes to work with, and the offense becomes less one-dimensional. This versatility is key to keeping defenses off balance and sustaining drives. Wylie's physicality will be an asset in short yardage and goal line situations where pushing defenders back is critical. It's also worth mentioning that this signing sends a message about the Cowboys' commitment to protecting their franchise quarterback and investing in the trenches. The front office and coaching staff clearly recognize that the offensive line needs attention, and they're acting accordingly. While some might see this as just a depth signing, the reality is that players like Wylie often become unsung heroes of the season. They might not grab the headlines, but their consistent, gritty work in the trenches is what enables the skilled players to shine. For a team with championship aspirations, building a reliable offensive line is absolutely non-negotiable. One question fans might have is whether Wylie will start right away or serve more as a backup. That's something we'll watch closely during training camp and the preseason. Given his experience and ability to play multiple positions, there's a strong chance he'll earn significant snaps early on, especially if there are any lingering concerns about the health or performance of current starters. Even if he doesn't start every game, having a dependable veteran ready to come in without a drop-off is a huge win for Dallas. Depth is king in the NFL, and Wylie's presence strengthens the team in that regard. From a broader perspective, it's interesting to compare this move to what other teams are doing around the league with their offensive lines. In recent years, the importance of the offensive line has become more obvious as quarterbacks get hit harder and faster edge rushers become more dominant. Teams that have invested in strong, experienced offensive linemen tend to perform better offensively and have more sustainable success. The Cowboys' signing of Wylie fits that trend perfectly, getting a quality veteran who can help solidify the line without a massive contract. Finally, it's worth highlighting the kind of intangible benefits a player like Wylie brings. Beyond the physical skills, he brings leadership, experience, and a professional approach to the game. These qualities help raise the entire group's standards and can have a positive ripple effect on the locker room culture. Coaches love players like this because they set examples for younger players and help maintain discipline and focus during the grind of an NFL season. So, to wrap it all up, the Cowboys' signing of Andrew Wylie is a smart, strategic move that adds valuable experience, versatility, and depth to the offensive line. It helps protect Dak Prescott, strengthens the run game, and provides flexibility to the coaching staff. This is exactly the kind of signing that can fly under the radar but ultimately proves vital over a long season. For Cowboys fans, it's a reassuring step that shows the team is serious about improving their front line and building a roster capable of competing for the playoffs and beyond. I'm really looking forward to seeing how Wylie performs in camp and how this affects the overall offensive line chemistry. Make sure you leave a comment below with your thoughts on this signing. Do you think Wylie can become a starter? Will he help the Cowboys finally put together a consistent offensive line? I want to hear your take. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and ring the bell so you don't miss any updates as we get closer to the season. Thanks for watching, and as always, go Cowboys!